Have you ever noticed those first faint orange blemishes on an otherwise sturdy metal playset? It can feel a bit like a mystery, appearing seemingly out of nowhere and threatening the fun for little ones. When it comes to metal playsets, the areas that rust first are typically those that experience the most consistent moisture exposure, high friction, or direct wear and tear over time. This happens because rust, which is scientifically known as iron oxide, forms when iron or its alloys like steel are exposed to oxygen and moisture for an extended period. It is essentially a slow chemical reaction that gradually breaks down the metal. Certain spots on a playset are much more susceptible to this process due to their design or function. For example, connections where two metal pieces join are absolute prime candidates. Water can easily become trapped in these small crevices and joints, and once it is there, it takes significantly longer to evaporate compared to an open surface. Similarly, hardware like bolts, nuts, washers, and screws are often among the first to show rust. They might be made of different grades of metal than the main frame, or their protective coating can be stressed and damaged during installation or through repeated use and tightening. Ground contact points, such as the bottom sections of vertical support poles or leg anchors, are also extremely vulnerable because they are constantly exposed to moisture from the soil, rain puddles, or even wet grass. Even tiny scratches, dings, or chips in the paint or powder coating create direct pathways for oxygen and water to reach the bare metal underneath. These seemingly minor abrasions completely bypass the protective layer, dramatically accelerating the rusting process in those specific spots. To keep your playset looking fantastic and lasting many years, it is essential to conduct regular, thorough inspections. Make sure to pay special attention to all these high-risk areas we just discussed. Clean away any accumulated dirt, leaves, or debris that can trap moisture against the metal. When you spot even early surface rust, address it promptly. You can gently sand away the rust using fine grit sandpaper or a wire brush. Apply a rust-inhibiting primer to protect the treated area, and then repaint it with a durable outdoor-grade enamel paint. For any severely rusted or compromised hardware, such as bolts or connectors that show significant pitting or flaking, replacement with new, appropriately coated hardware is always the safest and most reliable option. Did you know that even stainless steel, while highly rust-resistant, can sometimes develop what is called pitting corrosion in specific environments? This usually appears as tiny pinpricks of rust and is more common in areas with high chloride exposure, like coastal regions or where de-icing salts are frequently used. Another interesting phenomenon is galvanic corrosion, which can occur when two dissimilar metals are in direct contact in the presence of an electrolyte like water. For instance, if a carbon steel bolt is used in an aluminum frame, the carbon steel might corrode faster at the contact point due to an electrochemical reaction. Understanding these subtle details about metal behavior helps you protect your investment even further and extend the life of your children's play equipment. By understanding precisely which parts of a metal playset are most vulnerable to rust and the underlying reasons why, you are empowered to take proactive steps to protect it. Regular attention to these specific areas, from the intricate connection points to the ground contacts and any visible scratches or chips, will not only maintain its attractive appearance but, more importantly, ensure its long-term structural integrity and safety for countless hours of happy, worry-free play.